What's going on, y'all? William with the CrossFit Army Hosting Company, and I want to show you a quick tip, quick little adjustment to make yourself a dot acquisition pro in just a couple of minutes. So let's first identify the issue. Where I see a lot of shooters struggling, and it's nobody's fault really, is I see a lot of shooters do this. Now this may look like a pretty decent presentation, right? But what you'll notice if you know what to look for is that I'm slightly favoring my dominant hand side. So my gun isn't exactly centered like it needs to be. And that's a very small adjustment, but it's because it's such a small adjustment, it's a very easy thing to miss. The next thing you'll notice is that, oh no, right? My gun is not in my line of sight. So what this causes a lot of shooters to do is to end up putting their head behind their gun to kind of try to figure out where things are, and that's the mistake. That's why a lot of people are having issues finding the dot. Now the next thing is after you make the adjustments that you need to, which is gonna be one, center line your gun. Adjustment number two is bring it up to your natural line of sight. Now, if you have those two adjustments down pat and you have it right here, center line of sight, and you still don't see your dot, what you need to do is not this. Don't start moving your head around. Start to adjust your wrist. Make these little adjustments and move it around until that dot appears right in the center of the glass. Now that's gonna be a grip adjustment versus the presentation adjustment. So we have presentation adjustments, and we also have grip adjustments. So if the presentation adjustments work for you, then perfect. That means that you have a perfectly balanced and level grip. But because if you have this habit of shooting a little bit low and kind of trying to find your dot, then most likely when you pull your gun up to your line of sight, your wrists are going to be canted up a little bit, and you're going to need to just bring these wrists just a little bit more level, and you're going to put that dot right in the middle of the glass. Now, to show you guys how easy this is, I want to look at you. I'm going to go ahead and press my gun to my line of sight, right? Perfectly my line of sight, and as soon as I see my dot, I'm going to pull the trigger. Check me out. Just that quick, guys. Oh my gosh. Now you may be wondering, how does that work if you have a target that's a little bit low, right? Very easy question to answer. So once you get the hang of putting your gun in front of you as opposed to getting behind your gun, and you have that line of sight picture, locked in, and you see your dot, you're gonna move as a unit from that point on. You're no longer gonna move your gun and then move your head, or move your head and then move your gun. You're gonna be locked into that sight picture, and oh no, the bad guy ducks, bang. I never lose my dot whatsoever. And again, guys, that's gonna make this super easy. Practice it. If this has helped you, share it with a friend. I'm gonna go ahead and get us out of here. I love you guys. Conceal your weapon, not your faith. I'm gonna leave now.